Finny was a little fish. He lived in a big blue pond. Finny had a big dream. He wanted to climb a tree. All the other fish laughed. Fish can't climb trees, they said. But Finny didn't listen. He knew he had to try. Finny looked at the tall tree. It seemed so far away, but Finny was not scared. He was ready for an adventure. Finny swam to the edge of the pond. The water was calm, and the sun reflected off its surface, creating a shimmering effect. Finny had always been curious about the world beyond the pond. Today, he felt a surge of determination. He took a deep breath and jumped. The air felt different, cooler, and he could see the vast sky above him. It was exhilarating, but also a bit scary. He wiggled his fins and tried to grab the tree trunk. The bark felt rough against his fins, and he could feel the texture of the tree. He had never felt anything like it before, but the trunk was too slippery. No matter how hard he tried, his fins just couldn't get a good grip. The tree seemed to mock his efforts, standing tall and unyielding. Finny fell back into the water with a splash. The cool water enveloped him, and for a moment he felt a sense of relief, but he quickly remembered his goal. He tried again and again. Each time he got a little bit higher, but the result was always the same. The tree remained out of reach, and Finny's determination began to waver, but he couldn't climb the tree. Finny was sad. He had always believed that if he tried hard enough, he could achieve anything. This failure was a hard pill to swallow. He went back into the pond. The familiar surroundings felt comforting, but also a bit suffocating. He had hoped to see the world beyond, but now it seemed like an impossible dream. The other fish laughed and pointed. They had always told him that climbing a tree was impossible for a fish. Their laughter echoed in his ears, making him feel even smaller. "We told you so," they said. Their words stung, and Finny felt a mix of embarrassment and frustration. He had wanted to prove them wrong, but now he felt like a fool. Finny felt like giving up. He almost cried. The weight of his failure pressed down on him, and for a moment he wondered if he should just accept his place in the pond. But deep down, a small voice whispered that maybe, just maybe, there was another way to achieve his dream. Suddenly, he saw a little bird watching him. The bird had bright, curious eyes and seemed genuinely interested in Finny's actions. The bird chirped, "Why are you sad, little fish?" It seemed to sense Finny's frustration and wanted to help. Finny told the bird about his dream of leaping out of the water and touching the sky. The bird listened patiently, nodding its head as Finny spoke. Then it said, "It's okay to fall, Finny. Everyone falls sometimes. The important thing is to keep trying and never lose hope. What matters is that you get up and try again. Each attempt makes you stronger and brings you closer to your goal." Finny felt a little better. The bird's words gave him a new sense of determination and courage. He decided to try again. With renewed energy, he leaped out of the water, aiming higher each time. He jumped and jumped, but he kept falling. Each fall was a lesson, teaching him how to adjust his movements. Still, he didn't give up. Finny knew that perseverance was the key to achieving his dream. But as he made one final leap, the bird swooped down, its beak wide open, ready to catch him. Finny realized too late that the bird had tricked him. His dream of touching the sky ended as he was carried away, a lesson in trust and caution.